let's pick things up where we left off. Holy crap. Alright. So. First things first. I did some job grinding. So for our main hero, I got warrior, martial artist, mage, and priest, and I started working on sailor. And we've unlocked the intermediate jobs for gladiator and armamentalist and sage for the hero. And paladin, so far. So we're gonna have him work on gladiator for right now. Now, for our little mini mayoress here, we had her work on mage, priestess, dancer, troubadour, and was working on jester. She has so far only unlocked the sage intermediate class, which is what she's going to be working on right now. And then, of course, Ruff here, I had him work on martial artist, currently working on warrior, thief, sailor, shepherd. And he has unlocked the pirate and the monster master classes. I believe I'm gonna make him stick with monster master at the end, but for now, I need his support as a pirate. But that is what we're gonna go with. All right, buddy. All right, I'll let you out. Go on, little man. Nothing like cats. They want in, they want out. They want in, they want out. It's an endless cycle. And of course, what's the best thing to do when you first start off? A little bit of gambling. As we play that little game we played last time. Get some freebies. As I game the system. I didn't play this morning, though. Ah, well. Okay, I guess I'm not. Rude. Oh well. I stole enough from them. For now. Okay. What do you want to say? Yeah. We got things to do. We should go meet with whoever's in charge of all trades Abbey and ideally stay above ground this time. Yeah. Alright, where is all trades Abbey? Interesting, we got two things that popped up. Alright. I'm gonna zoom to the Institute of Autometry. Because that would put our ship here. And now we can sail here. It's kind of lame that we don't have job class specific outfits anymore. That was always fun. But oh well, you don't always get what you want. Pretty much, eh? Just an art form people just don't appreciate anymore. What vocation is destroy next? Yeah, sure you are. Break it. Bring it! Bring it! And steal it. Nailed it. Don't even think of touching this bed dressed in your filthy traveling garments. Well, that's freaking rude. Bandage bandits. I'm not scared of a bunch of stupid thieves, but maybe I'll wait before heading over to Old Trades Abbey. There have been more and more tales of travelers having their valuables stolen by marauding bandits. Just the thought of running into them terrifies me. Well, rip. I should probably look into what your actual abilities are. Blind Man's Biff, mid-heal, power throw. Okay, that's good enough for me. Well, look at me. Okay. Screw you, guard. Well, thank you. I still sound and feel terrible, but I can speak above a whisper. Are you gonna deny me? Ha-ha! Let's go, fool! I'm gonna steal your money. Now, free stuff! Alright. Of course I'd love to wager and double my money. Not that many good items in this set. Okay. Alright. First we're gonna grab that. And I believe it was those. There we go. Some knuckle dusters. For the ruffians. Let's do the spicy. Okay, that's some high quality items there. Alright. Unfortunately, I don't remember half of the items that got switched around, so I'm semi-screwed. Ah, shit. Ah, shit. It's okay. If I can bluff it, I'm golden. Shit. Ha! Shield, shield, helmet, helmet. Cool. Always. That's really all you can do in most of the situations. Especially since I am absolutely 100% not cheating. Probably. Grab that one. Those. Even though I know which ones they are, I still have to verify. Because I don't trust my brain. Give me metal slime. Come on. Give me the rare chance to upgrade. Alright. They didn't touch this, so that's fun. They didn't touch this. They didn't touch these. That's there, that's there. There we go. Alright, what do you got for me now? Give me something new. None of these are new. They're just gonna be fodder for when I run out of money inevitably in the game. But I will say, getting the seeds is kind of nice. Okay, that one. Shit. Okay, don't touch that one. Boral. Shit. Okay. These didn't get touched. This one I think is a ring. That one, which makes this the pan. And the knuckle dusters didn't get touched. Cool. Not bad. I made one mistake, I think. One more play, of course. Free shit. Give me rarer items. Give me more of the seeds. That's just raw stats. Okay. Easy. Not even that good of better items. Okay. Well, shiitake mushrooms. My thing didn't actually save. Thunderbar. I'm in trouble now. Okay. No. No, that's okay. Don't touch that. My cheating failed me. Oh no. How could this happen to me? Seed of Therapusis, Butterfly Baton. Okay. That's some new stuff. Hammer. Switched with... No. Really? Oh, it switched with this one, didn't it? Yeah, it did. Okay, good. Woo! Wait. Okay, good. I was almost in trouble there because I was silly. Alrighty. Only 2 diamonds. That kind of actually sucks, but whatever. Alright. 17 treasures on this island still. Woo! Bandits are known to operate. Okay. This is all trade, Abby.
Okay, next in line for High Priestess Jackie, step right up.
Your Grace, please. I ask that you change my vocation. I wish to be a heartthrob.
Heartthrob.
No problem, missus. I can fix you right up. Abracafabula!
What in the... What have you done to me? I'm supposed to be young and handsome and lithe, not some muscle-bound monstrosity.
Your Grace, I want to wow the crowds as a singer, so I wouldn't mind being made to look hot to trot, just like the old lady.
Oh, easy peasy then. Let's bring out the true you. Abracafabula!
What have you done? Oh, I wanted to be hot. I didn't want to have trotters.
Your Grace, please. You have to turn me back right now.
Really? I think you look pretty good. Très chic, the pair of you.
Well, I suppose I could get used to being strong. Just think of all the jars I could
Yes. Oh, the jaws!
I suppose this look is pretty unique. And it would make me the world's one and only troubadour. Maybe I'll give it a go for now.
Hooray! Well, if you're all happy, I'm happy. Where do I even start? Just say that I don't have a particularly great feeling about this.
Agreed, Maribel.
Sure.
Hiya, I'm High Priest Jackie of All Trades Abbey here to help. You look like you want some new vocation, am I right? Don't be shy, who's going first? None of us. Because you don't really have anything new for us. Oh, wow. Let's see, what do you say for Sparkle Princess? Aw, they won't let us do it. Thought better? Yeah. That's hilarious.
No offense, but you're supposed to be the High Priestess. What are you doing carrying on like that?
How very dare you! Her Grace is the most gifted High Priestess since Jacqueline the Miraculous.
Yeah. Everyone tells me I'm just like old Jacqueline. I'm so much like her, actually. That I'm probably her reincarnation. And you can't say any different. Praise be. Well, you might have the same face, but you don't smell the same. Or act the same. The same face? Wait a minute. Are you?
Crow passes on the message from High Priestess Jacqueline in the distant past.
Oh my gosh. I can't believe it. You're the prophecy guys, the time travelers. This is just amazing. I've been praying you'd come along for like years. And I was starting to think no one was listening. Anyway, that's enough of my blabber. I need to give you something.
The career sphere. Okay. Can I change my jobs on my own
You
now?
can use the career sphere to commune with little old moi. Or whoever's in charge of the abbey.
Yeah.
Whenever you want. Even when you're miles and miles away. That's right. No more traipsing all the way here when you fancy a change.
Oh my god, that's actually a nice change. Holy
You know,
fuck.
The career sphere was made by the first ever head of All Trades Abbey. But it was High Priestess Jacqueline, total legend around here, obviously, who came up with the special prayer to imbue it with power. Every single head of the abbey since then, right up to yours truly, has tirelessly prayed to the sphere, and finally it's paid off. Now it works a treat. I really hope it comes in handy in your big adventure. For Jacqueline's sake, and all the high priests and priestesses since.
Correct.
Oh, one last thing. A higher power has told me that there's a way to get more out of your vocations than you could possibly imagine. But, some of the details are kind of sort of lost on me. I'm still pretty new to all this, you know.
It was.
Once I cleanse my spirit enough to fully comprehend what the higher power is trying to tell me, you'll be the first to know. I promise. Oh, and one last thing. Someone gave me this, but I think you should take it.
Because you could be in the middle of a dungeon and be like, well, I maxed out this job. I want to move on to the next one. And you couldn't. You were just stuck with it. Until you came back here.
So, feel free to call on my power night or day. Whenever you want to switch jobs. Now, get out there and give 'em heck.
Thank God. Well, at least they finally made a change that I'm not complaining about. There have been enough of those changes that I've complained about. Don't mind me, I'm just breaking shit. New vocation requires blah blah blah. You got nothing for me. It's blocked up now, but apparently there used to be an entrance to some kind of arena. As for who built an arena down here, but what it was for, your guess is as good as mine. I can tell you what it's for. You wouldn't like it, though. Only one more treasure. Well, even though I know that one didn't have anything, I had to break it. It was a pot. It was made for smashing. So I followed what was on the tin.
Oh.
I doubt you'll have anything I need or care about. Exactly what I thought. Just the concept of, you know, heroes walking into random houses, random inn rooms and everything, and just rifling through all the drawers, and everyone's just like, yeah, okay. Yeah, there's anyone left in the town where Nava used to live. Maybe we should go check. Huh, it's almost like the game's pointing us to go here and get mugged. After all, there are bandits here. He looks fine. He's just tired. There's no response. Okay. Well, that's just charming, isn't it? You see a fellow laying sprawled on the ground, so you make a half-hearted attempt to speak to him, and then you're off, just like that. What if I'd been sick? What if I'd been at death's door? But no, you just walk off and leave me to my fate. Something bad had happened to me, you'd have been responsible, you realize. You're perfectly happy just to desert me, weren't you? Yes. Shame on you all. Sounds like you need a refresher course in the teachings of the Almighty. I've always found there's no better way to hammer his nest home than with my fists. Come on, you lot. This is the first fresh meat we've had in a long time. They're just a bunch of ruffians. The swag man. I hate life now.
Take that!
I forgot his name was that. We're pretty strong. Our boss is gonna tear strips off us if we go home empty-handed, but it looks like we've bitten off more than we can chew here. Just to put up with it ear bashing better that than a face bashing. Let's head back to Ace. Look lively, you horrible lot.
Oh.
Hang on, Bart. Don't leave me here on my own. Okay. Those benders will rule the day they ever mess with Maribel Maid. Come on, let's hunt them down and teach them a lesson. Okay. So if I had just kept interacting with the downed priest, he would have been like, you shouldn't always trust things that you see, yada yada yada. But if you interact with him once and then fuck off, he gets upset that you didn't even bother to try. Damned if you do, damned if you don't, type of deal. So.
Hey.
All right, mate. Tell me, which way is Old Trades Abbey from here?
All right.
Get lost. All right, in you go. Put your feet up for a while.
Hey!
Ah, so that's the secret password. As if we say the same thing, maybe they'll let us in.
Oh.
Come on then, which way is Old Trades Abbey from here? Hang on, Bart. Oh, you said this is all we're off? Well, there's only one way to find out, ain't there? That's why I asked the top secret question, you big div. Come on then, out with it. Which way is it? Get lost. Bingo. Alright then, in you go. One guard's got half a brain, the other one doesn't. He's got two halves of stomach. You don't look familiar. Get for the life of me, remember where I've seen you before though. Ah, I'm getting stupider boy of the day. Yeah.
Oh.
Since the boss got his hands on that weird piece of stone, he ain't been the same. What's up gibbering on about the Demon King? It ain't right, if you ask me. Wonder how many chumps I'll be burying up to their necks tomorrow. To be honest, I reckon I got more job satisfaction sticking people in the ground than I do from robbing them. Ah, but there's treasure! You knew my name, Putrick Stokenheimer. Know what food is? My job making food, lots of food for hungry bandits. Yeah, Putrick, I don't want what you're serving. Been overdoing it a bit with the robbing and all the general ill raising. I reckon the gobs over at All Trades Abbey have got their beady eyes on us, but the boss kept telling us it's cause even more trouble. Come and have a go if you think you're hard enough. Speed's philosophy. Boss has got a screw loose if you ask me. I wouldn't have given the time of day to that doddery old warrior, let alone believed every word he said. I would have thought the old god had given him a diamond, not some dusty old bit of rock. Now all we hear is Demon King this, a world in danger that. We're bandits, not bleeding politicians. No matter how many times we explain something to him, he just goes and makes exactly the same mistakes. Whoever thought making Putrick stinking I'm our chef was a good idea needs their bleeding head checked. Actually, Putrick needs his head checked now that I think of it. I've got a feeling his brains are all rotten. He is a zombie. Excuse me, sir. I'm just rifling through your shit. Oh, hell yeah! Loot, loot, loot. Usually you'd have to come back here with the magic key to get in through that door. Hell yeah. Not making me backtrack? Man. These games are literally handing you everything on a silver goddamn platter. What's this one do? Last bear automatically gives strong medicine. Ooh, that's pretty nice actually. Trailblazing bandana gives you... Really? Really? I thought it was... That kind of sucks. I thought it... Oh no, that's the Mercury's headband. Never mind. I thought it gave you agility. Oh, you're looking for the bed, Chief by any chance? Well, guess what? You found him. Yes, I may be lacking someone in stature, but I still run things around here. So I'm guessing you come take on the bandits show moves boss, correct? Excellent, please be my guest. Maribel's actually incredibly useless right now. She'll be more useful once we get a level or two in her class. That's some good stats. Wait a second, you proved your point. I can see how powerful you are. Just hear me out, will you, please? Okay, first things first. This is for you. Oh, I've been waiting for a long time to meet someone worthy of that fragment. It's supposed to be passed from a weaker warrior to one who can prove themselves stronger, you see. I have no idea how it all got started, but that's not exactly true, I do have a little theory. You know how they say the Demon King was destroyed? I don't think he was. Not completely, anyway. Now someone's trying to use these tablet fragments to warn us that there's terrible danger up ahead. Look, I know these probably sound like the rants of a madman, but please, at least bear them in mind. Anyway, fragment's your responsibility now. You can either find someone stronger to pass it on to, or use it for whatever it's intended for. Oh, and the mention of the Demon King piqued your interest, you might want to pay a visit to the island of La Brevoire. It's east of here. If the rumors are true, the descendants of the legendary warriors of the Almighty live there. If anyone can tell you about the Demon King and the great danger facing the world, it's them. I did. That's been so strange. I've never met anyone like them before. With that stone tablet, it might be time to go somewhere new. I have a really bad habit of picking up random accents that I hear and mimicking them. And then they become part of my vocabulary. And I can accidentally fall into accents. Voice acting was something I've always wanted to do, but I just don't have the equipment, the time, or attention span to really actually make it work, so I never got into voice acting. Well, that was easy. Ooh. Mercurial Slash. What even was that fucking do? Ah, that's what it do. So if you're curious why I was just like, what does Mercurial Slash do? Well, obviously I've been playing Dragon Quest for over 20 fucking years. I know what it does. It's a move that's supposed to go first in battle. That's because they've changed this battle system in the fact that it goes literally focuses on the person who's fastest and then shifts around based on who is next. In the original games, you would queue up all of your party members' actions and then they would go based on agility until everyone had had their turn, and then you get to refresh your actions. So it really doesn't do the same thing anymore. We're gonna meet a dumbass on this island. And he's gonna be duped for the rest of the game. And that's okay. Unless they make it... again, they've changed so many things about this game. We'll have to be right here later. I don't agree with 90% of their changes. The only order of the Almighty were our ancestors. They were charged with the vital task of protecting the so-called Flying Star. Our ancestors evaded the evil demon kings by soaring freely through the sky in the shrine powered by the stone, but the shrine was attacked by the demon forces and crashed to the ground. It is said that some descendants of the survivors continue to roam the earth. Okay. We're gonna have to be talking like this. Yeah. The great grandpa of our homeowner was a very great man. I'm not even gonna attempt to say that. He was a member of the mighty Legion who fought with the legendary hero against the most evil force in the whole world. Attempting the accent with the stuffy nose is not très magnifique. When we tell the stories and fables to the children, we are not wasting our time. No, c'est très important that the memories of our ancestors and the ancient battles of our past are kept alive. According to legend, there were once an epic battle between good and evil, and in the end, the Almighty was defeated. The evil Demon King, however, was also drained of his power, and his final act before disappearing was to veil the world in darkness. Ooh, captain's coat. Something else I find interesting. Really, I can't put it on him. Oh, bullshit. Your classes actually determined what items you could equip. Now, your items you can equip are based entirely based on your character. Bullshit. Poor choices. I mean the fire claws. The claws of fire. For rough, my boy. There's the dumbass of the hour. I was gonna wait.
Écoute, Honoré, listen! C'est évident that this hero will not awaken because we have no need of him. It is obvious, no? The world is at peace. No. You are completely mistaken. Completely. The Almighty was concerned for our future. He was worried that the Demon King would one day return and control the world. That is why he sealed away this hero. He wished to give us some hope, some assurance, some light in the darkness. Do you see what this means? We never have true peace until we have awoken the hero. For only then will the Demon King be vanquished. No, that is not the way it is. Le monde est en paix. The world is at peace right now. Why
That's not how I would have pronounced that phrase.
C'est absurd! You are talking nonsense. Everyone in La Bravoure thinks the same. You can try to force that magic carpet on me as much as you like, but I refuse to search for this stupid hero of yours. Hush.
Boof! Anyway. Bienvenue à la Bravoure. Just before it was defeated, the Almighty managed to seal away a mighty hero in a place beyond the Demon King's reach, or so the legend goes. Perhaps the Almighty knew he could not win and use the last of his powers to safeguard the future of the world. Again, just walking into random people's houses, breaking their shit, rifling through their drawers. Le trésor de nos ancêtres. The treasure of our ancestors is all still in le brevoire. I like how they'll tell us a phrase in French, like, Le trésor de nos ancêtres, and then they're like, the treasure of our ancestors. I could contextually figure that one out. You know. But they make these games for children. And I am unfortunately not a child. I am nearly 34. And I have the eyesight of a 90-year-old. And the bones of an 80-year-old. Alright, dear reader, I'm a notorious thief by the name of Little Ronnie. Part of a noble line of robbers and thugs going all the way back to me. Legendary as a Big Ronnie. What should I find when I was, visiting someone's house the other day, but an old message from none other than me ancestor Big Ronnie. It says something about him leaving a very precious object in someone's safekeeping just before the Demon King sealed him away. It's getting more interesting by the minute. Yes. Gotta use them cells inside the noggin. It's not just decoration up there. You think marching band would give your lower body a lot better of an age rating due to, you know, being well in shape from all of that. I just have bad genetics. I got all the bad sides of genetics. I got me mom's astigmatism, and I got me dad's eye astigmatism. They both have one. I got both. I got me dad's bad back, I got me mom's bad knees. The guys, stop bothering me. Can you not see that I am busy pondering the revival of an ancient hero? Attendez one minute. One moment, you are adventurers, oui?
Bon.
Hey, I know it. But I can see that you are the real thing, and so j'ai un request. I have a request for you. First, you must follow me. Si vous voulez aller.
D'accord.
Come on, allez, you must follow me. Don't mind me, sir. I'm just stealing some shit. Ooh, a dragon shield. Bum, 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 bum. That was actually pretty deep. Like the didgeridoo. Whoa, whoa, whoa.
You have come all the way to La Bravoure. It can be for only one thing. To learn of the hero of legend. It is certain that you have heard something on your travels of the Savior who was sealed away in a place of safety by the Almighty.
Nope.
This all happened just before the Almighty was defeated by the Demon King. He used all his remaining powers to preserve the world's mightiest hero. The Almighty knew that when he was gone, only this man could stand in the way of true evil should it one day return. The future of our world was entrusted to him, and now he is out there somewhere, waiting patiently to be revived. Some say that we need no heroes in a time of peace such as this. But this is an error fatal, a grave mistake. As a descendant of the Order, the chosen heroes of the Almighty, it is my duty to see that this man is revived before it is too late for us. Now, I have a request for you. I wish you to use a certain special possession of mine to search for the legendary hero and restore him to the world. With this magic carpet, there will be no limits to your search. Will you do this for me, mes amis?
Mes amis. Sure.
Merci beaucoup. Et voilà, for you.
Monsieur Honoré, arrêtez-vous! Stop this instant!
Arrêtez-vous!
Mais pourquoi? Pourquoi? Why must you give away this precious family heirloom to perfect strangers?
She went Southern Belle so hard at the very end.
I promise to find the hero of legend.
Encore? Again, it is always the same, Monsieur Honoré. You always have these high hopes, but it never works out.
Silence! I have heard enough from you. J'ai confiance in these people. Complete confidence. This time there will be no interruptions. Here, take the carpet. It is yours. Do not let me down. Find the hero and revive him.
Did they actually change it? We just landed on a nun. That stupid Honoré tricked us. Okay, go. Was Honoré really trying to trick us? Why would he do that?
Mais oui.
Ah, there you are. So did you manage to soar through the sky on the magic carpet? No. So you too could not fly? Alas, well then I suppose there is no point in keeping the carpet. You would be so kind. Please believe me when I said I never intended to trick you. This is no fake. You could not fly, and I assure you that the magic carpet is real. If this continues much longer, surely even Honoré will start to suspect that something is not right. But pourquoi? Why did the Le Père de Honoré ask me to do such a thing? His own fault, sir. Attendez, s'il vous plaît. Please wait. Do not be angry at Monsieur Honoré, I beg you. It was never his intention to fool you. The carpet that Monsieur Honoré possesses is a fake. I have eaten the real one from him. This was ordered of me by the father of Monsieur Honoré. He is worried about his son, you see. Monsieur Honoré has always been a weak and sickly boy. I always thought it was a good plan, but in reality, it has done much harm and caused much pain. I feel now it is time that I share the truth with Monsieur Honoré and get him to give up his plans to find the hero. If I give him the real carpet, I know he will never give up the dream of his. So I wish to give it to you. But I will not give it to you for nothing. You must bring me un objet, a très spécial in exchange. The mermaid moon. Monsieur Anna read about this very special treasure when he was a small child. He had a book about a city sunk deep beneath the ocean. In this city, there was a priceless jewel known as the mermaid moon. You could put to me that you are the kind of mighty adventurers who could find such wondrous wells, and I would think you worthy of the search of the great hero and give you the magic carpet which to carry it out. Of course, I cannot insist that you help us. All I ask is that you give it some consideration.
Hey!
What are you looking at me like that for? How was I to know that Honore wasn't to blame? No. I don't like lots of letters in the languages either. But I'm just bad at speaking, so that's probably a personal problem. It's a skill issue. I'm so tired. Curse you. So these 4 tablets here in the back are, quote, side stories that have no impact on the main stories. These are all plot-driven points. We're doing things in here, advance the actual story. These are all islands that just contain filler material and don't actually give anything. In fact, they completely cut out a bunch of content related to this island. Stupid. Actually, I'm curious about something. Google! Google! This one. How long is Dragon Quest 8 play PS2? Sorry. 7. Oh, on PS1. My bad. In the original PlayStation 1 version of this game, 100% completion typically took 150 hours. In the 3DS remake, even though they cut out a lot of the tedious parts of it, they added a bunch of content, and it is still a 100+ hour, like, full completion. For this version, Reimagined, a 100% completion is looking to take you 74 to 83 hours. No way, we're going to this island now? Fuck, okay. Oh yeah, because I got rid of the side shit and hid it behind this. Oh wait, no, this is Al-Balad. I don't remember Al-Balad being nice. Huh. Okay. Back, kitty. Down, kitty. Rip ads. What I said was, this version of the game, this reimagined version, it only is, 74 to 83 hours for 100%. Only. Yeah. I missed. Solid.
Right. Hey! Hatta! Slice and dice. Kaswoosh!
Easy. Also, it seems like they took out the ability for you to use monster souls as a job class. Interesting decision. I mean, it could still be a thing, but I haven't seen it pop up yet. So. Also, thanks to me grinding up level classes, we may be a little over-leveled right now, but whatever. Okay. Interesting. Halt! Who goes there? Surely no monster dares approach you, therefore visitors from afar. Yes. Alas, your purpose here is of no great import. It is out of the question for us to allow outsiders into the village at the moment. Hurry up and take your leave, please. Okay. Such kind people. Oh my god, it's unexpected!
Slice and dice.
Aha!
Hey! Ah! Ah! Ah!
Oh my god, that was unexpected! More heal, kaboof, twister fists. The great spirits of Earth watches over all who dwell in the desert. Its benign presence brings peace and security. We people of the arid plains must never forget whom we owe our lives. Sage of the true hero. Ever since the world was brought into being, countless heroes have taken sword in hand and stepped into the fray, but there was one who towered above all others in terms of strength, wisdom, and honor. The name of the mighty hero was Sir Mervyn, and his name was known in every corner of the land. Huh, never heard of him. I didn't vote for him. Monty Python. Thank you. I'm here all week. Duck howdy. Ooh, piece of candy. La 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 la. First step on the path of virtue requires strength of character. Strength of character comes only from kindness. Path of virtue, blah 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 blah.
You there! Stop where you stand.
You there!
Oh, I thought you were grave robbers. Clearly, I was mistaken. So, strangers, who are you? Are you travelers, perhaps?
Yes.
I see. Now you must listen. This place is a graveyard. A graveyard for we desert dwellers forsaken by our queen. Every evening, monsters come here to loot and despoil the graves. I have taken it upon myself to keep them at bay. And you are obstructing my work. You must leave this place and never return. There is a village southeast of here. My name is Hadid. Inform the local people of this encounter and you shall surely be welcome there. Queen Fetid, how could you flee and abandon your subjects to their fate?
Hurry up, let's find that village. Okay. Pretty sure we helped him bury the dead the last time we were here. Something sandstorm. Darude. Hello. It's going. Oh, cannot go on like this. Something must be done. Oh. It's going. How's it going with you? Wait, do not be so rash. You cannot venture into this desert alone, not in your current condition. Queen Fertiti, I, your humble servant, shall give my life to save you from the monsters. Well, that's good to hear. Who are you?
Yes?
What is this you say? One by the name of Hadid? Told you of our village. Very well, then you had better enter. Please talk to Elder Khalid, should you wish to spend the night here. Okay. Kitty! Break into your house. Break your pots. Break your barrel. I've become a living nightmare for we desert dwellers. Temple Palace has fallen to the monsters. It is and as if that was not enough, the fiends have taken our queen from us. Mutter no illusions. Oh, okay. Will you not sell me things? No? Okay. Our queen is dead. The young men of our ballad have all been enslaved. They are forced to construct the likeness of a terrible monster. Look, the spirit of the land and the powers of heaven said I'd be by and allow this to happen. Because you made structures that look like butts. Where are you going? You do not have permission to restored, please. You must leave now. Huh? I sense a curious light coming from you. Oh, please excuse me. You need not respond to such inappropriate remarks. Okay. Truly, I did not expect to receive visitors at a time such as this. Say that a man you met at the Temple Palace told you of our village. Please excuse me, my health has deteriorated a great deal of late. Still, I must not complain. I am greatly privileged to remain alive. The news that there are monsters in the Temple Palace is terribly distressing, however. Now, you must be fatigued following your journey. Please, you must spend the night at my house. The room of my son is on the second level. It's unoccupied at the present.
Well, well. Well, well.
Elder Khalid wishes to speak with you. Okay. One moment, I must break into your house.
Oh,
My boy Hadid left the village a while ago and is yet to return. Here we are, not knowing when next monsters will trouble us. All the other young men of our ballad have been enslaved. He is the only who remains. You have awoken, I see. I trust that you have enjoyed a restful sleep. Now you have observed the situation outside the village for yourself. We desert dwellers have been besieged by monsters for some time. It all began when we commanded the construction of a great likeness of the spirits of the land. That is what drew their attention. Upon pain of death, they demanded that we build a likeness of the great evil instead. We had no choice but to obey. What is more, they demanded that we relinquish one young maiden from the village into their clutches each year. Her Majesty, Queen Fertiti, went to the monsters and offered herself instead. Alas, we have not heard from her since. Not long after her departure, the skies grew dark, the sun ceased to shine upon the sands. Queen Fertiti's temple palace lies abandoned and blighted, and within it, monsters frolic with abandon. What is more, there is no one remaining in Albalad who is capable of driving the monsters away. It is a terrible situation, dear travelers. You would do well to leave this desert and never to return. Children such as yourselves cannot hope to defy the monsters who torment us. Be sure to avoid the temple palace if you value your lives. Don't people realize that telling us to stay away only makes us want to go there more? Ain't that the truth?
Hey!
Frickin' Maribel. You better be ready to protect me in case something happens to me. Yo, whatever, Maribel. I'm literally making sure you're gonna be the most powerful mage in the history of the game. Don't give me your goddamn sassy pants. Is this just a feeling in my bones, or do I detect the stench of human blood? It's a bone baron!
I didn't think there were any of you lot left. What a pleasant surprise. This should be a rib-tickling little experience. There's nothing better than having a real live human to toy with from time to time.
You are mine now, foul beast. The acts you have perpetrated upon my brethren are unforgivable. I will not rest until you have been torn asunder. Huh? You! Why have you come back here? I told you never to return to the Temple Palace.
Well, it's clearly my lucky day. Just
Well,
look at all
well,
the toys I got to
well.
play with now. Come here, you lot. I've got a bone to pick with you.
As do I with you, repulsive creature. I suppose we must do battle alongside each other for now, travelers. Do not impede me, or you will be sorry.
Well, that's a bit rude.
civilized thief!
Ah!
Slice and dice.
Swooshel. Easy.
Wait! You don't want to lay these old bones to rest just yet. Trust me.
Do not demean yourself by begging for mercy, worm. Do you truly think it will have any effect?
Just listen for a minute. You recognize this necklace, don't you? That's right. It belonged to your queen. And I didn't have to bash her over the skull to get it either. She gave it to me of her own free will. Now, as I understand it, you desert dwellers have to do what the owner of the necklace tells you. So...
Have you quite finished?
Hey, wait! Isn't there an ounce of mercy in that skeleton of yours? No!
This necklace is an heirloom of our royal family. It is unthinkable that Queen Fertiti would willingly relinquish it to a filthy monster. You appear to be hurt. Allow me to administer to your wounds.
Well, thank you, Hadid.
Now, did you not hear me the first time I told you never to return to the Temple Palace? You must have sand between your ears. Outsiders such as you have no business meddling in desert affairs. Still, I am grateful for your support in this battle. Come, let us return to the village. We will speak further there. This makes things most difficult. A violent sandstorm is raging outside. We have no choice but to wait for it to pass. Now, where would be the best place to see out the storm? Ah, yes. Come. We must venture below ground. I assume you have nothing with which to occupy yourselves while we wait for the sandstorm to pass. Then please, you must assist me with the digging of fresh graves. You wish to involve yourselves in our affairs, did you not? What better way than to sift through our very bones?
Easy does it. You don't want those bones crunched into dust. Why am I the one digging these stupid graves, huh? My clothes are absolutely ruined.
You do not enjoy digging? Then perhaps you would prefer to carry the corpses instead.
Fine. I'll get back on my knees in the dirt, shall I?
You know, it occurs to me that I have not yet asked your names.
Now it occurs to you. Typical. Still, better late than never, I suppose. My name's Maribel. I'm Ruff. Nice to meet you.
Crow introduces himself and tells Hadid a little about himself and his friends.
You say the journey that led you here was a long and arduous one, and that you have visited many other parts of the world, all of which are suffering at the hands of monsters, just as is happening here in my beloved desert.
Basically, that's the gist.
Interesting. But you must understand, our suffering has not been caused by monsters alone. Our queen must also bear responsibility.
Brr.
Indeed. You heard what the beast said about the necklace. Queen Fertiti must have given it to him in an attempt to barter for her life. Do you not see what this means? She has abandoned her subjects in order to save herself. But I am too tired to speak of this now. We will talk more tomorrow. Please, rest your weary bodies. I will keep watch and ensure that you come to no harm.
Having carefully laid all the bones to rest, the body settled down to get some sleep. Then the next day.
Oh.
You have awoken, I see. And I shall tell you the story of the Temple Palace. Not so long ago, this was a magnificent edifice, towering tall and proud above the sands. Those same sands have always been home to monsters, but only in small numbers. Nevertheless, it was decided by the Queen that a great likeness of the spirit of the land must be built in order to intimidate those few monsters into leaving her domain. The men of Al-Balad toiled hard to produce this great edifice, but far from driving the fiends away, it drew the attention of their lord and master. The desert was flooded with monsters, and many of our people were lost in the fight to keep the great likeness from coming to harm in the onslaught that followed. And all this was for naught. There's not even a need to build it. We were more than capable of defending ourselves without this great extravagance. Now the Temple Palace lies in ruins, and countless of our brethren are dead. All thanks to the foolish whim of a ruler who would not listen to sense. Yet, despite this travesty, I am the only person in the village who is willing to speak out such injustice. In any case, the storm appears to have died down. I will return to Al-Balad. Meet me there. I just remembered something important. I didn't have any dinner. No wonder I'm starving. Yes, rough. I love how nobody just questions the fact that Ruff is riding on a wolf. It's just accepted that Wolf and Ruff go together. Little wolf boy. Has a wolfy companion. What would the wolf's name be then?
Right.
Come, I've waited for you long enough. Let us enter the village without further delay.
Oh.
Surely not. He lives. Master Hadid lives. Everyone come quick. Elder Khalid. Father, are you home? It is I, Hadid. I wish to speak with you. My dear boy, you were gone a long time, and yet the village has stood firm in your absence. We have suffered no casualties since you left. However, our situation remains dire. The skies above our dock, Queen Fertiti's whereabouts are unknown. We are consumed with anxiety. Indeed, you are our last and only hope. Please tell me that you bring good news. Did you reach the banks of the hill? Did you locate the serpent? With his assistance, perhaps we can rid ourselves of the monster's scourge at last. I have yet to seek out the serpent. What? Father, I assume that you are aware of what the monsters have done to the Temple Palace. It has been utterly despoiled. The fiends there had to be punished. Fortunately, with the assistance of these travelers, I was able to do just that. We also dug fresh graves for those who perished. They are now at peace. I see. We thank you for your support. Wait, there's more to tell. I found this in the possession of what appeared to be the leader of the monsters infesting the temple palace. Well, but this is... Yes, it is the sacred heirloom of the royal family passed down through the generations to our current queen. She must have given it to the monsters in a pathetic attempt to spare her life. Oh, the troubles that have befallen us are due to her foolishness and ill judgment. This is further proof of that. If she had only listened to me and abandoned the folly of constructing the great likeness, the monsters would never have focused their ire on our kingdom, our home. This necklace has been in the royal family for generations. It is the mark of the queen of the desert. How could Fertiti bring herself to place it in a monster's clutch? One who is capable of such an act is not worthy of being called queen. She is responsible for all our woes. Enough, Hadid. Mother, you do not look well. Does some ailment afflict you? Yes, my boy. The ailment of age! Even walking becomes troublesome as one grows older. Look at me, Hadid. I'm so terribly weak. Should monsters attack the village, I would have no hopes of escape. It is in order to aid helpless people such as I that Queen Fertiti ordered the construction of the great likeness, so that even the weakest of her subjects might survive and thrive here in the sands of our home. How dare you speak ill of such a person? How dare you? My lady, please. Hadid, living in this world calls for strength of character, and strength of character can only come from a kind heart. You must never forget that. Never. The great likeness was constructed to protect the weak. Still, this does not explain why Queen Fertiti would barter her life so pathetically. No, I cannot place my trust in her. You understand, do you not? After everything that has been said, do you understand my position? Something is in here, secreted away beneath the gemstone. I cannot get it free. No, it is stuck fast. Perhaps just one more try. There, have it. What is it? A folded piece of parchment? In the name of the sands, it's... What is it, Father? Father, please, you must speak. Tell me what is written on the parchment. By all that is sacred, please, heavenly powers, bestow your manifold protections upon Her Majesty Queen Fertiti. Father, if you wish to know its contents, you must read it for yourself. My beloved subjects, beloved indeed, how dare she? Hadid reads Queen Fertiti's letter aloud. My beloved subjects, I pray that you are all safe and well. Rest assured that I have come to no harm. I do, however, have sad news to impart. The construction of the likeness of the great evil has been completed. Its completion is the reason why the skies have darkened, why Mother Nahil runs high and angry. The monsters increase in number with each passing day. No doubt you are already finding it impossible to fish or to hunt. Hunger must be a daily reality for you, as it is for us. The enslaved men of Al Balad are alive and well, but I know not what will become of them now that they have served their purpose. I do not intend to wait to find out. I must uncover the secret of the likeness's dark power before those who trust in me can come to any further harm. If I can calm the waters of the Nahil, the men will be free to make their escape. I've already bribed he who guards them, though the price was great. But although relinquishing such a sacred heirloom weighed heavily on my heart, it allowed me to secrete within it this letter to you. He to whom it was given often haunts the temple palace. I can hope that one of you, my faithful subjects, will find him here, and in punishing him, find also my message. Your eternal servant, Queen Fertiti. Father, I must leave at once. I must find the serpent at the Nahil and ride the river's waters to Her Majesty's aid. Yes. Yes, you must go. May the spirit of the land protect you. Thank you, Father. Oh, how quickly he changed his tune. Seems the whole village has been eavesdropping on our discussion. How dare you move out of the way? That boy, he never rests. I have not forgotten that you assisted in helping him defeat... small token of gratitude. This symbol means a great deal to we desert dwellers. Simply show it to any of our number. They will be sure to assist you. Perhaps it would be best if I told you of the great serpent, our last and best hope. At the source of Mother Nahil stands the great likeness. Once of the spirit of the land, now of the great evil. So you have heard Queen Fatiti and the young men of our village are being held at a location nearby. Alas, the river is at present too tumultuous to traverse by raft. But with the aid of the great serpent, denizen of the hills since time immemorial can be enlisted its upper ranks. Reaches may be navigator. But first, the serpent must be found. Till it has been located, the queen and all menfolk cannot be saved. I see that my husband has given you the seal. Allow me to share an ancient piece of desert wisdom with you. No creature is more powerful than the lion, yet the puny tortoise lives longer than any other beast. Hadid would do well to remember this when he becomes older. Is that truly the seal? I do not think I would see it before the birds of paradise descended from the heavens to guide me homeward. Though unfamiliar with the birds of paradise, perhaps it only exists in our desert mythologies. It is said that this wondrous creature appears before those who have traveled the virtuous path and leads them to the next life. Birds! Haha! Birds! Anyway. You've been gifted with the seal of the sands, I see. Then I suppose I should tell you all I know about the great serpent of the Nahil. According to the legends, a mighty serpent dwells in the depths of the mother Nahil. Its body larger even than the elder's dwelling, and its head adorned with two gleaming golden horns. It is for this legendary beast that Master Hadid is currently searching. His promise to find it, and with it to save the desert. Every minute he spends outside the village is an anxious one for us. We have faith. Okay. You intend to follow Master Hadid, I presume? How dare you? You may carry the seal, but this does not entitle you to free equipment. Huh? You do not wish for free equipment? Only for information? I see. Well, I can tell you that Hadid has spent a long time on the banks. He seems to think the creature's hiding at the bottom of the river, hiding itself from the monsters there. I've given you information. Now. Yeah, I wasn't trying to steal shit from you, my dude. Looking for info. Heckin' rude. Grave Adities, the words have left me. By the sand to carry the seal, which means I may share with you the secret of the storeroom. Within it hide the young women of our Wallard, safe from the clutches of the monsters. Ah.
Yes.
You are travelers, yes? You are not from these parts, and you have no idea how relieved we desert fellows were to hear that Queen Fatiti is alive. The fact is, the great evils look far, far away from here. It is too great a distance to travel on foot. Swimming? Ha! Impossible!
Huh?
I thought I heard Master Hadid shouting just a little while ago. Long, long ago, my grandmother told me something that has remained with me ever since. She said that people who die can return to the world of the living. Like snakes shedding their skin, old lives are slowed off and replaced with new ones. Of course, this does not happen to everyone, only those who live to follow the path of the virtuous. Curious how this upcoming cutscene is gonna look. Yeah? Oh, you're not monsters. Queen Fatiti is alive. Oh, such... I can't go in there until I have the magical key, or a different key. The key of keys.
Oh.
You assisted with the digging of the graves, did you not? I'm afraid I have nothing but gratitude for you. Fine. Let's go have a look at the river. Proficiency. Do. What did we learn? Falcon Slash. Nice. And Scrap Metal. Nice. No treasure here. It's the river. Let's see. Rough. Okay, rough. Antidotal herb. This is truly dire. There does not appear to be a single fish to be found in the waters of the Nihil, let alone anything bigger. Much as we all hope that the serpent lurks in these depths, it is surely nothing more than a fantasy. I have no glad tidings to impart. These waters contain no signs of life, no fish, and certainly no serpent. Perhaps the mighty creatures no more, or perhaps it is decided to leave these corrupted waters and move to pastures anew. Your pure of the world, perhaps you will come across some evidence of the serpent in another land. Even if it is no longer alive, its elegant golden horns are sure to have caught someone's eyes. And do not worry, I will not give up hope here. I will continue my search while you begin yours. Farewell. Where have we seen golden horns? I don't think I've ever seen an animal with golden horns before. In fact, the only golden horns I've ever heard of were the ones on that... Hold on. You don't think that was the serpent, do you? You mean the one that's hundreds of years in the future? The skull? In that dig site? I like how they just keep pushing you very obviously towards you've already seen this dipshit. Roll up. Yep.
Hey!
Oh, this is it. This is where they found the skull. I think it belonged to the serpent. As it might, I can't seem to shed any light on the provenance of this skull, although I'm not sure why that surprised me. I've never known quite what any of the pots and vases I've dug up over the years were for certain. I've probably made some horrendous blunder with regards to some of them, but how would I even know if I had? If only I could have been alive at the time when the owner of these magnificent horns roamed the land. Everything would make sense then. Every pot, every vase, every strange, stupendous skull. I'd give anything to visit those times. Anything at all.
What is it?
Oh, you're here to look at the skull, are you? Well, go ahead. Don't even think about touching it. Well, we're gonna do more than touch it. We want to steal it.
Oh,
You want to know more about the skull, do you? Well, I suppose I can't blame you. Just look at the size of it. It's enough to set your mind racing. Can you even imagine how big its body must have been? Why, 4 grown men could have ridden on its back. We found the remains of ancient fish and algae nearby, you know. My guess is that it had been some kind of aquatic creature. I'm no marine biologist, but we're talking river fish and algae here. I'd say this was a freshwater beast, not a sea monster. Let's not get bogged down in specifics, just look at the thing, it's glorious. Who knows how long those golden horns have been gleaming away? How many years? How many aeons? Surely such a mighty beast must have been worshipped as god. It's my theory that it was probably the chief deity of the peoples of its native lands. You agree, don't you guess? Oh good, then I suppose talking to you wasn't a complete waste of time. Crow tells the archaeologist about the party's adventures in the deserts of the past. You're telling me all this why exactly? Don't tell me you want my precious skull for some harebrained scheme or other. Perhaps because you're not going to get it. I'm sorry. I think you might need to take it to the past, solve a little problem there. Well, throwing time travel into the mix certainly isn't going to make your story more believable. Do you have any evidence to support this preposterous claim of yours? No, I didn't think so. Come on, own up. Simply trying to trick me into giving you my prize find so you can sell it for profit, aren't you? Ha! You'll need to do a lot better than that to catch me out. Now get out of my sight. Shoo!
what is it?
What is it now? Don't tell me you brought some evidence to support your ludicrous claims. The seal of the sands.
Huh?
What's this you've got? What? My word, that pattern is just like the one on the fragment I found. Could this mean this isn't a circular tray, and it's not any kind of dish either? Ah, must be it. But if that's the case, this is groundbreaking, epical. This could disprove all of my theories. Or perhaps not. Oh, I do apologize. I must confess I forgot you were there. Now tell me, where did you find this artifact? There's no doubt that this is an ancient pattern. The dueling, however, seems to have been carried out very recently indeed. Did you really travel through time? Seems impossible, but it's the only explanation I can think of. No, I simply cannot bring myself to believe it. I doubt I would ever believe it unless I were to witness such a phenomenon with my own eyes. Oh. Of course, if you really can travel to the past, then why not prove it by taking me there? I'd happily let you have the skull for as long as you wanted in exchange for a glimpse of the ancient world. Okay. Wonderful. Now, if you'll just give me a moment. There you go. All yours. You know, you would think you would hold on to the skull until we took him to the past. And instead he's like, nope, there you go. Alright then, let's go. The wonders of the ancient world never cease. Darn, I still can't steal from him. You're off somewhere, Dr. Digby. Well, you better be careful out there. Okay. Oh, I can't cast zoom. Oh, because I have to walk out the front door. With Dr. Digby in tow, the party head for the Shrine of Mysteries. He's amazed when they arrive at the shrine. Dr. Digby is incredibly excited and starts exploring every nook and cranny like a giddy child. In fact, he's so transfixed by the shrine that it takes a long time to persuade him to leave. Eventually, however, the party make their way back into the past and into the darkness of the desert. Ooh. Oh my. This must be the desert you were talking about, but how did we get here? Just a moment ago, we were on an island surrounded by nothing but sea. But just look at the soil structure. Deposits like this could have only been made in an era before our own, which must mean we really are here. We're in the ancient world, by all that's holy. Now, where are the ruins you told me about? You must take me there right away. Ooh. My word, the original structure remains almost entirely intact. These patterns, this period must have been... Oh, what's this? Could this be? Oh, my word! This is wonderful, beyond wonderful to see all this with my own eyes. It's... Oh, goodness, I'm rather overwhelmed. We might have found this skull, but we're hardly able to ride the river. Well, let's go show the skull to the elder. This inscription is suggests yes, a festival, which means... Are you still here? I'm busy, you know. If it's about the skull, you can keep it. You don't need to bring it back. It pales in insignificance when compared to this. Could you imagine a historian being taken to the past? Because everything they would be marveling at and like geeking out over, everybody be like, bro, that's literally the pot we're shitting in. Or that's our dinner plate. What's your problem, dude? That's a support beam for my house. Oh no, the elder has collapsed. fear that this is the end of my husband. He has not been able to open his eyes since his collapse. Yes, this is his time. Please, you must pay your final respects. This is what he would want. If only if Hadid were here to do so. Ugh.
Oh.
By the sands. Huh? Hadid? Ah, that would be why. Hadid, my boy, welcome home. But I fear your father, well, do not just stand there. I had a strange sense that something was wrong. That is why I returned. Do you think it could have been? He could have been. Never mind. I thank you for coming to pay your respects, but do not expect a response. He breathes still, but his eyes no longer open. Khalid. Father. Hadid, dear Hadid, I'm not much longer for this world. That much I fear is obvious. I'm glad you have returned, and I guess from afar also. I thank you for coming.
Curses.
Father, please, you cannot leave us yet. The time is not right. I've yet to discover the location of the serpent. Queen Fertiti is still far from saved. You are not here. If you are not here to ensure the safety of the village, I will be unable to continue my search. So I've yet to locate the serpent. I see. Wait, that's sparkling. What could it be? Please, the object you carry. Show it to me quickly. Surely not. Hadid, do you remember the tale of the serpent, the one you enjoyed so as a boy? How was the creature always described? With two great golden horns atop its head? Yes. Can there ever be any other creature so endowed? Look at the skull. Look at its horn. This can mean only one thing. The serpent has long since perished. Thank you. At least now we know for certain. It is little wonder you could not find the beast, Hadid. It no longer lives. Hadid, you must end your fruitless search and take your rightful place as Elder of Al-Balad. But, Father, you must forget about the serpent. You must surely see that it is lost cause. While I understand your desperation to rescue the Queen, I fear that nothing can be done. We must focus instead on ensuring that we forest dwellers do not die out altogether. You must become the Elder of Al-Balad, for this village requires your protection. You must take my place. I cannot. I refuse. You are not dying, Father. You cannot. You cannot abandon your village, your people, at a time such as this. You are Elder. You are Elder Khalid. Your work is not yet complete. No, it is not complete. Which is why you must complete it, my son and heir. My wandering friends, I fear I must ask another favor of you. We forest dwellers traditionally send our elders into the next life by entrusting their remains to the loving embrace of Mother Nahil. When my body is committed to the waters, I would ask that you also return the skull of the serpent to the water which gave it life. All life comes from the Nahil, and it is to the Nahil that it must return. My apologies, I must ask that you leave. Okay. My father is dead. I must inform the people of the village. Let's take a quick nap. And now we feel better. Can we get some VA? So I can shut up, please?
No.
Nope. Thank you for assembling here. It is my sad duty to inform you that our beloved village elder, my father Khalid, is no more. Tomorrow his body will be returned to the waters of the Nahil as tradition dictates. In the meantime, we shall return to our homes and make the necessary preparations. That is all I have to say for now. I will speak more in the morning. Crow and his friends spent a sleepless night at the elder's residence. Soft sobbing can be heard throughout the night, carried on the desert breeze. Then morning comes.
Ah,
It would appear that everyone is gathered. Very well, let us head out for the banks of the hill.
it is time.
Thank God.
Let the ceremony begin.
Mighty Mother Nile, we have
Nile?
come here today
Whoops.
to humbly request that you welcome Elder Khalid back into your life-giving embrace. Truly, he was a man who followed the path of virtue. We ask that you take his body into your depths and carry him into the next life. Let him ride your gentle currents to the lands of paradise, and then back into this, the realm of the living, when the time comes for his rebirth.
Beloved Elder, dear Father, I hereby vow to grant your dying wish, to carry out your final request. Elder Khalid has returned to Mother Nile.
Oh, it's
Hereby
Khalid.
humbly take his place.
Whoops.
From this day forth, I will do my best to serve you all as Elder of Al-Balad. I solemnly swear to honor him and to preserve his memory. I ask you all for your assistance in achieving this aim.
A new elder is born to us.
Well, I mean, he wasn't born.
Indeed.
You have our undying support.
Trust that you remember the request my father made of you, wanderers.
Nope.
The great serpent has perished. Though you possess its skull, its soul has long since departed. We must both let go. For my part, I have resolved to build a great raft, with the aid of which we may traverse the Nile without the mighty creature. For your part, you must relinquish the serpent's skull as my father requested. Return it to the waters that gave it life.
The water tars. Crow gently floats the serpent's skull upon the surface of the Nile.
Now, both the serpent and my father are at peace.
This is the cutscene. I'm curious how they're gonna
Come,
do.
return to the village.
Something is happening. By the sands, behold, the Nile. It is.
Oh, good. They did recreate this. It's the plesiosaurus!
What? It is a miracle. I can hardly believe what I am seeing. The serpent lives.
That thing's also significantly larger than the size of the skull we had in our hands.
But no, this cannot be a dream.
Also, time travel.
By all the powers of the heavens, praise be to the unseen force that watches over the world. And of course, to you, young friend. And to you, his companions. This miracle is thanks to you all. Now, at last, we have a chance. We must seize this opportunity.
Because now we've created a paradox.
Fellow desert dwellers, I apologize. But I cannot become your elder. Not yet. The serpent has risen. I must ride upon its back and go to the aid of our queen. When I return triumphant, then shall I honor my father's wishes and fulfill my destiny.
Yes, yes, Hadid. Go do what you must. We believe in you.
I shall. Now, serpent, do you understand the words of men? Please, permit me to ride upon your back. We must journey upstream and rescue Queen Fertiti.
A nice and smooth ride.
Now,
This would appear to be our destination. Alas, we do not have much time. Come, we must hurry. We must be prepared for anything. But yeah, we created a paradox. The serpent doesn't exist in the past, but we have the skull in the future. But the skull in the future only got there because we brought the skull to the past and brought the serpent to the past. But the serpent in the past didn't exist until we brought the skull from the future. But the skull from the future didn't exist until we brought the skull to the past to create the serpent. But the serpent didn't exist until we took the skull from the future to the past. But the skull from the future didn't exist until you took the skull from the future to the past to create the serpent. But the serpent didn't exist until you took the skull to the past. I'm not gonna circle it. I'm not gonna circle it. I'm not gonna circle it. It's not as catchy. Don't get me started on the rats. Or maybe do. If you told me when I was little that I'd get to ride a giant serpent up a giant river and bash giant baddies, I would have said, well, nothing, because I couldn't talk back then, but it's really cool.
Right.
What has happened to you? Are you injured? Thank the heavens. You are a desert dweller, are you not? I am. Tell me, what has happened to you? We must pray to him. If we do not, Queen Fatiti will be... Oh, but I alone, I could not. I cannot. Come yourself. You must explain everything that has happened off from the beginning. I'm utterly devoted to the spirit of the land, as is Queen Fertiti. Alas, we were captured by the monsters. We were forced to offer prayers and dedications to the great evil instead. Each such prayer that we spirit maidens offered up causes the monster's power to grow. The fiends become more powerful with every passing day. We have little choice. We were told that if we did not pray, we would be killed. Despite this, Queen Fertiti refused, and as punishment, she was taken from us and imprisoned elsewhere. Somewhere within the likeness. I must hurry to her. And you are... I see you carry the seal. And it seems my people owe you a great deal. I thought you'd try and fly the coop, did ya? Well, you couldn't have made the more half-cocked attempt at it. Do we get the flying porky pig? No, come on! I'm sad. Did they really get rid of that monster design? Honestly, super bummed about that. It's a really funny freaking design. Oops. Did not mean to do that, but whatever.
That was easy.
It's really stupid looking. What? How? Who are you? Your worst nightmare. Thank you so much. Oh, you're injured. Please, do not concern yourself any further with me. I am but a humble spirit mating with a trifling gift for healing. Treasure! No! How could this happen to me? You son of a bitch. That is the rudest thing I have seen in at least 20 minutes. Come on! Ugh. Our cousin Mazza, they swore to us the king would be freed if we worked for them. It's the infamy. I only wish I could see my mother's face once more before it passed. Uh-oh, this part's actually unexpected. Oh my god, it was unexpected. Kazing and thwack!
Oh.
They enslaved me as children such as yourself now, since the villainy knows no bounds. The first step on the path of virtue requires strength of character. Strength of character only comes from kindness. What in the world was that noise? I thought the whole building was about to come down. Come now, let's go see what has happened. Lion is the strongest of all creatures. I think it's what? Lion, turtle, bird. Snake. Cool. I can use the emote I never get to use. And because I never use it, I can never freaking find it. Yaha. What a lark, the spirit of the land has some serious power. You're not wrong there. It must be all those prayers the people around here are always offering up to him. He must be cock-a-hoop with all that adoration day in, day out. It's feathering the nest for the Demon King now, too. Now we've given the statue a facelift. It's glowing brighter every day. And you know what that means? More power for Tesh, the Punisher, and for us. I really miss the little devil pigs with their pitchforks. Nice.
So, all in the temple palace perished. But then what was the point? Why did I...
Whether you believe it or not, it is the truth. None of the inhabitants of the temple palace remain. If you allowed yourself to be imprisoned here in the hopes of keeping your subjects alive, well, I'm afraid that did not happen.
I am so terribly tired. I had thought that I could buy them some time. That my people might rise up and drive the monsters from the desert, but the fiends had no intention of honoring their bargain. All the time I wasted flattering them, attempting to curry their favor. All was for nothing. I have failed in my duty to my subjects. I have failed in my duty to the spirit of the land. My life is forfeit. I see the contempt in which you hold me, and I understand it. If it pleases you, take up the nearest blade and...
You said the jewels the monsters used to plunge the desert into darkness are somewhere above us, yes?
Wait! You mean to leave? You cannot go anywhere with injuries such as yours.
Your subjects have not all perished. There are those here and in Al-Balad who still believe in you. I will tell no one of what was spoken of here, of your desire to throw away your life. People should not hear such things of their queen.
He is a woodman. And who might you be? Are your acquaintance of Vods? I am sorry that you are to witness such a shameful display. As I am sure you know by now, I am Fertiti, Queen of the Desert, and my temporary embarrassment is immaterial. Far more important is Adid's life. If you are his friends, you must go after him. He goes to face the Setesh, the Punisher, the merciless brute who has inflicted such suffering on us all. And he goes alone. I told him of the 2 rubies embedded by Setesh, in the face of the great likeness that plunged our realm into darkness. I told him, too, that removing them may yet save the desert from a black fate. Despite my protestations at his injuries on hearing this, which is the only path open to a man of virtue, he chose to act. But any who touch the rubies will surely face Setesh's wrath, and alone he does not stand a chance. Thank you for a key to open things. And the free heal. Stop dancing, you silly skelly man. Oh, I see. That's what it meant. Please top me off, my dear. Thank you. I thought I got a reward for walking along only the dangerous path. No, that was the only path that I wasn't going to drop out underneath my feet. Kitty! We petted the kitty very, very hard. It's the hardest we've ever petted the kitty. Actually, this is perfect leading up to a boss fight with 2 of these. Oh, heck yeah. Sure, I'll save real fast. Don't I did not want to hear that. I don't even know why divination is even in the game anymore. Wanna know why? Because I could hit this button and it tells me right there. All the way on the other side of the screen. Exactly how much experience I need. I don't need to click through extra text to get that information. Right, time for today's prayers. Flit up the stairs to tell the Demon King you think he's the cock of the walk, or whatever it is you do. Oh, and your little friend who tried to run away will be joining you before long. She won't dare say boo to the goose now. Scricky. Well, we at least wait until our sisters return before beginning. We will not be able to concentrate on our prayers until we know she is safe. Yes, but please, if you can give us just a little more time. You're joking, aren't you? Satesh would turn me into a hat if he thought I was being nice to you. Get a move on. But very well, but I must ask one last question first. Queen Fatiti, is she safe? You must tell us. We will not be able to focus on our prayers at all until we know she is alive and well. You lot seem suspiciously desperate to put off your prayers today. What exactly going on? Nothing. Nothing suspicious at all. Oh yes, the kamikaze bracer. Those two are close to another skill, so I might beat up a couple more nerds. A banana seed! Nice. He's too far away. And who are you exactly? Why, we won't have you sticking your beaks in. Oh, double-edged slash. Where did you nuisances hatch from? I thought we dealt with all the humans who could put up a fight. Thank you.
Yes.
Hey!
One treasure. We found it. But what if they're lying and there's two treasures? Haha, see, that was a treasure. A monstrous treasure. Told you. There were two treasures in there.
Such a shame that I should come along just as you were about to remove those rubies and save the desert. What a pitiful sight. What's the matter with you? You should have known better than to attack one such as I in your weakened state, worm. Not that you would have stood a chance even at full strength. My power is great and growing greater by the day. And it's all thanks to the prayers your precious spirit maidens offer up. You've got some friends along. And I suppose that means I have some more killing to do.
Oh. I assumed they would have just thrown me right into the fight. He is strong, too strong, you should flee. Well, you can't. Okay, bye. No, I'm just kidding. Come, let us have some fun. Fun? Yes, I shall have some fun.
Let's go! Here I come! Slice and dice!
Nice.
No! How could you defeat me? Damn you! No!
You did it. Now, please. You must hurry. Remove the rubies. Please.
Hadid! You are alive! Thank the heavens.
Your Majesty, please, do not concern yourself with me. The rubies, they must be removed.
So these are the heroes who defeated the mighty Setesh. Extraordinary. But never mind that. There is no time to waste. The moment we have awaited for so long is finally at hand. The rubies that form the great evil's eyes may be removed, and the curse afflicting the desert lifted. Will you do me the honor of assisting in the removal of these blighted gems and the liberation of my people?
Yeah.
Very well. I shall remove the ruby on the right. Please, you must remove the one on the left.
I thought you were removing his right
You
eye.
understand what you must do, yes? First, I will remove this ruby. Then you must remove the one on your side. The ruby is free. Now, remove the other. And bring light back to the desert.
Crow stares in the eyes of the likeness of the great evil. The ruby is glowing, giving off an eerie, malevolent light. Remove it? Crow reaches out and removes the ruby from the likeness's eye socket. Crow acquires a blood ruby.
The sudden emission of evil energies is causing the likeness to crumble. Come, we must hurry. We must escape. Mighty spirit of the land, please, do not forsake those who have faithfully followed the path of virtue.
The doggy. Praise be to the spirit of the land. I had worried that after so long in the water you might not regain consciousness, but all is well, it seems. Now if you will excuse me. Hadid is lying on the ground. He's not moving at all. Spirit of the land, I ask that you hear my prayer, that you perform this small miracle for your humble and virtuous servant. Please, restore the breath to his body.
Now,
Hadid! Oh, heavens be praised, Hadid!
No.
It was you who revived me, but why would you do such a thing after I do not understand? All who dwell in the desert are my subjects, and it is my duty to care for them. As your queen, I have no right to deny you my aid, nor would I wish to. Thank you.
I say,
Now, I am certain that there's much for us to discuss, but perhaps we should do so back in the village. You must be tired, Your Majesty. All of you must. Come, let us return to our ballad. Everyone returns to the village, where a feast is held to celebrate the return of the queen and the appointment of the new elder. Crow and his friends are hailed as heroes for helping Hadid save the desert, and many a toast is drunk to their good health. Then morning comes. Oh, you have awoken already? I was expecting that perhaps you would need to rest a bit longer. Everyone looked so happy during the banquet, didn't they? It was amazing the difference a bit of peace can make. Ah, you've awoken at the perfect time. Just finished perusing the funds. See if we have enough for the rebuilding of the temple palace. After all, even in its current monster ravage condition is simply out of the question. Incidentally, the serpent has not been seen since the likeness of the great evil was destroyed. It seems the noble creature has disappeared once more. I wonder if it perhaps came to us on the orders of the spirit of the land, and story complete has now returned whence it came, but I digress. Ah, treasure! I like treasure. Did you hear that? Hadid said we could take what we could find. Plunder! Money, 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 money. Oh, I forgot I got the butterfly baton. Man, I should have equipped that hours ago. Wait, did I grab everything? Yeah, I did. Yeah, it's still not better than the rune staff, but its special abilities are better, which is it can beguile the enemies when I whack them in the face, and it restores 10 HP a turn. So, it's definitely worth it. Where's that doddering old fool? Okay. Damn, that's high up there. Oh, is El Cielo? Is that freaking island gonna be one of those optional ones? I wouldn't be surprised if it is. It was an intriguing island, but I can see it being like that. Because they suck! Me have strong opinions of things? Never! Actually, they could have totally gotten rid of it too, because right here was a spot where there's a house. And there's no house here.
Easy peasy.
Why do you get rid of things I like? I didn't actually like it, but you don't need to tell anybody that. We'll get over there later. It's boiling, it's burning, it's blistering hot. Oh, my poor skin. I'll be red as a lobster in the morning. So leg it to the palace. Boil it, mash it, put it in a stew. Visitors welcome. Wait, can it be? It It is just as the legends describe. Your appearance, your faces. I have been waiting for you. Every desert dweller has been waiting for you. Must go and inform the queen. But please wait here for a short while. I shall return imminently. I'm pretty sure you're the one who put that quote in there too, Cozy. Honored saviors of the sand, we have waited a long time for this day. We knew you would come, that your wanderings across the vast reaches of time would eventually bring you here again. There's not a single desert dweller who has not dreamed of your coming. Now please, follow me. On behalf of Her August Majesty Queen Neferta, allow me to welcome you back to our desert realm. We have eagerly awaited this day, the day when the saviors of the sand would visit us once more across the great reaches of time. You saved the desert, you saved our queen, you saved our people. You shall be made to feel very welcome during your time here. You shall want for nothing. Such are the stipulations laid down in the last will and testament of King Hadid. And such are the wishes of all the people of the kingdom, who owe you a debt greater than words can express. Saviors of the sands, welcome. Silence, please. Her Majesty wishes to impart a message of her own. Queen Neferta thanks you for making the long and arduous journey to visit us here. She thanks you also for the great service you did our people so many moons ago. We owe you our very existence. Silence, please. Our present state of prosperity and happiness indeed. The very fact that we are able to live a life of peace here in the desert, all are direct consequences of your actions. Queen Neferta offers thanks not only from herself and her present subjects, but from all those of the royal line and all who have ever called these sands home. Hello, how you doing, Ahmad? On behalf of all the generations that have been and all those still to come, once again we say thank you. You are honored guests. We ask that you make yourself entirely at home. Tonight there will be a feast to celebrate your return. The entire kingdom will participate. We hope you will enjoy this humble celebration of your deeds. Overcoming the sickness. But alright, other than that. The banquet lasts until the earlier hours of the morning and features all kinds of exotic and delicious food and drink. The entire kingdom seems genuinely overjoyed that crew and friends have come to visit. After eating and drinking their fill, the party spends the rest of the evening singing, dancing, and thoroughly enjoying themselves. Then the morning comes. It seems you have slept well. This is good. You must have been tired indeed after last night's festivities.
Sorry.
Now, before you embark on your journey, there's something I wish to discuss with you. Thanks to your actions, the world is slowly being restored to its former glory, having been torn asunder by the Demon King. Alas, too much time has elapsed. Connections to the world that once existed have been lost. In order to restore them, we desert dwellers must join forces with those from other kingdoms. It is the only way. We would ask you, therefore, to take this letter to the King of Estad. Interesting. This was not in the original. Only by connecting the world can we restore hope to its people. We must believe this, even in such a dark time. We desert dwellers owe you everything. The Queen would like you to know that we will never forget this. If you ever in need of assistance, we will always be happy to help. Perhaps in this way, we may at least be able to repay you a small part of the great debt of gratitude we owe. That is Her Majesty's most sincere hope. Finally, that was exactly the kind of welcome I've been waiting for. Now we better deliver that letter to King Donald. Yes, you should have seen me on Tuesday. It was basically an ASMR stream. I could barely talk. Especially since I'm gonna be streaming tomorrow for freaking Resident Evil. But I'll have Saturday and Sunday to rest, so don't worry. Confessions of a Metal Detector. I had an interesting chat with a bloke in a shop earlier on. He told me there's a king somewhere out there who collects metal as well. It takes all sorts, I suppose. It was many, many years ago. My grandfather sat me down and told me of the land where he was born. He spoke of a faraway place, a place so distant that neither ship nor camel could ever reach it. Now that I followed his footsteps and become a scholar of the castle I cannot forget his tale. One day, I mean to seek it out. Okay. Probably do need to blow my nose, but after stream. Yeah. By the Sands.
Sorry.
Oh.
Yes.
Can I? Oh. It's like, can I go through there? No? Okay.
Yes.
Queen Neferta is the high priestess of this shrine. Okay.
Yes. Yes.
Well, poo. Queens of the desert continue to watch over their subjects even after they pass into the next life. That is why they are buried beneath the temple palace. Doing so confers the protection of the departed. Okay.
Oh.
Mother, I'm scared. Why are you wandering around a graveyard then, child? Children. 2 treasures, eh? And 2.
Hey!
What if I don't want to be trusted as an envoy? Shortcut. Not that we need it. We can zoom anywhere we want. Imagine just walking up to a shop owner, you just grab all of its pots and start smashing them. That's some thin walls. Her mother is furious. It is the older sons who have made her angry, but if they're not around, I will be the brunt of her ire. They say you were the one who saved the desert. I imagine you must have interesting tales to tell. Perhaps you might share some with me when you have a moment. Mayhaps! We call those guys up there the dim-witted trio. You'll understand why in like 20 hours. Oh, the saviors, we desert dwellers have long awaited this day. We have waited countless centuries. Everything you see around you exists thanks to your actions. Yeah. Oh, I need a magic key for that? Bullshit. But I got a thief's key. What does this world come to when a simple thief's key can't even open up people's livelihoods? How dare they? Clearly, they have the finest appearance. That much is undeniable. Our saviors agree. We can deduce this much simply by looking at them. I'm clearly the most handsome. There can be no question. Our saviors know this also to be true. How can you not appreciate the fineness of my appearance? Alright. The dim-witted trio. I'm somehow missing 6 treasures. I suppose you can't tell what I'm doing, yes? I see. Well, let me tell you, I'm fishing. Sand fishing. I do not expect to catch anything, of course. I've never caught anything, and I'm sure that will not change. Still, I will continue to fish. Suppose you think I'm foolish? No. I see. Stop chasing the cat! Wow, they've done worse in models. Normally, if you stop one character, the character that's not affected by the stopping is able to continue going. And you could allow somebody who is chasing somebody else to, in effect, become the one being chased. But no, they've tied the models together so that if one stops moving, the other stops moving. Come on. Let the cat catch up to the kid and beat the shit out of him. I missed an outdoor treasure? Where? Oh.
Huh?
I'm sorry, mother. Oh, you're not my mother. Please do not speak upon me. See, I broke a plate. Kid, I am not touching that one.
Hey!
Oh, Crow, welcome back. How goes it out there? Any new developments I should be made aware of? Yes, sir. Crow gives a letter of amity to King Donald.
Really?
What's this? Letter from the Queen of a recently restored desert kingdom. I suppose I had better read it. Yes, Her Majesty makes a good point. The fact that islands are being restored means that something must have caused them to vanish in the first place. But still, I never thought it could all be the work of the Demon King. His evil is clearly beyond my comprehension. Well, anyway, the Queen's intent is clear, and I agree with her. The only way to ensure peace is for our kingdoms to work together. Henceforth, send envoys to all the lands that have been restored, beginning with our new friends in the desert. Thank you for bringing this to me, Kuro. I would like to give you a little something for your trouble. I shall also be sure to inform you of any new information we glean on our expeditions. In fact, you may be interested to learn some of the nomadic tribe has been observed making camp on an island to the northwest. Cannot help but wonder if they may be in some way related to Kiefer's own tribe, the Romas. Perhaps you would be interested in paying them a visit. Ah.
Hey!
Ooh. For my own goddamn sanity, I want to push into getting her. Because then I can start leveling her up. Oh, goddamn it, she's actually over here, isn't she? I'm a silly head. This takes me back. Turns out I was right. The Romas are the nomadic tribe King Donald was talking about. Please do not talk to me now. I was watching Aish dance. The way she moves really does something to me. Yes, I'm sure it does, my dude. We Rama set out on our journey many centuries ago and have remained on the move ever since. During the Demon King's reign of terror, we had to remain mobile in order to escape his clutches. Now that he is no more, the purpose of our journey is to seek out the altar. We Rama Street Hall dancers are chosen ones with great respect. Aish will be the 10th to have been born this honor. Not all are created equal, of course. Word has it that Leala, the second of the dancers, was truly special. Hopes are high that our Aish, we might actually finally figure out how to pronounce her goddamn name. We have been doing our best to locate a sufficiently talented Torment player. Alas, it appears the legendary musician we seek is nowhere to be found. As the day of the ritual with the atmosphere is dull as ditch water. Aisha's lack of enthusiasm for dancing without her blessed Torment player is not helping matters at all. Does this legendary player even exist? The question has to be asked. Well, we don't get many guy shows like you visiting us here. Ordinarily, we would go out of our way to give you a warm welcome, but we are right in the middle of one of our most important rituals, would you? Sounds as though they have finished. Why so much earlier then? Wait, the ritual's yet to be completed. What just happened, Rambaro? A woman nearly bowled me over, not just because she was so beautiful. Why'd she go running off like that? Maybe we should ask Rambaro. A very familiar scent. Oh, you are a guest, yes. I apologize for the difficult scene you had to witness. We roamers are a nomadic people, committed to continue our journey until the Almighty is restored. Aish, young woman who departed my tent, is in such a hurry. As I find his dancer, but she can be difficult. She insists that the Torment of Truth must be played by one particular player, and insists further that she go and search for him. Gladys is by no means certain that such a player even exists. Alright, need not worry on her behalf. She is no doubt gone to the Cape to the west. She will return to us when she's ready. I wonder run off at the Romer's Lady's dancer. She seems like a live one. We're gonna have a word with her.
Hey!
Ah, bullshit. Let me teleport. Why you make me use my feet? I'm so tired.
Who's there?
Me.
Oh. You. You were at the encampment. I had a feeling someone had followed me. Perhaps I should introduce myself. I am Aisha.
Aisha?
I am a roamer.
I was never gonna get that name right.
You have some business with me.
I'm so poor with names.
Then
Aisha.
It seems Rambaro has told you what happened. I suppose perhaps I did overreact. I do understand how dearly my fellow roamers wish to perform the ritual and restore the Almighty. But the time is not yet upon us. The ritual cannot take place without someone to play the sacred Torben. Someone who will do it justice. Someone who will give it their all, as I do. Our clan cannot achieve what it desires without such a player. But Rambaro refuses to understand. Wait. I have an idea. Could you meet me in Rambaro's tent? I will explain everything there. Thank you, and see you soon.
Spoilers. That's Kiefer's great granddaughter. No. That's Kiefer's great granddaughter. Yeah. Because Lala was the second dancer. She is the 10th.
And nothing I say will dissuade you from embarking on this search, dear Aisha?
Why do you wish to dissuade me? We have not located the altar of the Almighty. We have no need for a dancer as yet. Why not seek out the one worthy of the Turban of Truth while we have time?
But Aisha, Florin's bloodline may have dwindled and died centuries ago. We have certainly not seen any signs to the contrary, despite all our searching.
That means nothing. I have faith. We have the Turban of Truth because we are meant to find the one worthy of playing it. And besides, you need not worry about me traveling alone. These Gadjos and I, we will search together.
What?
What?
Well, perhaps, but I feel we have an understanding. You agree, yes? You will assist me in my search for the one worthy of the Turban of Truth? You see, Romboro? I will be well looked after.
I do not doubt that you will, but...
The moment you locate the altar, I will come right home. At least give me until then. How do you expect me to ever regain my enthusiasm for the dance if you do not at least let me try to seek him out?
Very well, Aisha, if you insist. But I shall only allow it if you prove yourself worthy.
Jovan, Leonor, Evalio, a word, if you will.
Evalio!
As you know, Aisha, these three siblings act as our guardians. You are to take them on and defeat them.
Take us on? What do you mean, Rombaro?
I will explain everything later. For now,
This is new.
please do as you are told, and do not hold back. As for you, Aisha, your task is clear. Prove to me that you have the strength to overcome our finest warriors. If such a task is beyond you, there is no question of you setting out on your journey. Gajo, you are to fight alongside Aisha. For you must also prove that you are worthy of having our beloved dancer's life in your hands.
As if we haven't got enough going on already. Now he's supposed to fight against these goons? Give me strength.
You can yield at any time, you know. After all, our victory is assured.
What? You really think you three idiots stand a fighting chance? You know what? I suddenly feel up for watching a scrap. Have at it.
Maribel's just like, oh, god damn it, you better not be dissing me.
I am afraid we cannot offer much in the way of hospitality.
Okay, yeah. I wanted to push through for this because, spoiler alerts, Aisha joins our team. There's a strange noise coming from outside the tent. And I want to be able to at least work on her stuff. So.
Oh. You caught me. I could not sleep, you see.
I love the rumor
Since we are
encampment
now both
music.
awake, there is in fact something I wish to tell you.
Oh my god, did they actually...
I'm truly sorry about today.
Aw. I was just like,
I
did
did
they
not mean to
explicitly
cause you any
spell
trouble.
out that she is...
And I appreciate that I did not give you much choice.
Oh well.
But I was desperate. I simply must leave this encampment. We roamers have been burdened with the duty of restoring the Almighty since time immemorial. All my ancestors, all my family, they have given their lives to this cause. But I am different. I refuse to live that life, struggling under a burden that will never be lifted. That is why I want to leave. If I can but find the Torben player of legend and restore the Almighty, well, then I would be free. Free from my duty. Free to find my own path in life. To find my own purpose. Something only I can do. I am not the only one who feels this way, I'm sure. Everyone wishes to live as they desire, do they not?
What would have been a really cool scene right here was if they had, like,
Far more than I
Kiefer,
intended.
like, as there's, like, a ghost behind her, like, mimicking her moves, because that's lines he has said before.
Thank you for listening. But perhaps we should now get some rest. Tomorrow is a big day, after all. Oh, but I have not yet learned your name. Would you mind telling me? I see. That is a fine name. Well then, until tomorrow.
I still love his floppy hat. Crow sees ice shut off and then returns to his own tent where he soon falls asleep. Then morning comes.
Ah, there you are. Is everyone ready?
Yep.
You are all here to
Yep.
take place to the west.
Dragging this out so much.
We shall go on ahead.
You remember what I told you last night, yes?
Last night?
What's she talking about?
Did something happen?
Yes.
Well, you two certainly got cozy very quickly. Hey, stop smirking like that. No one ever won a fight looking as smug as you do right now. So get your act together and get yourself ready.
Yeah. You'll be fighting Cliff to the west. Why did they add all this extra?
Ah.
Are you ready to begin? Yes.
Very well. Aisha and the Gadjo, prepare to face our three guardians.
This should be a piece of cakewalk.
The outcome of this battle shall determine our future. Give no quarter, and do not hold back.
We are the guardians of the roamers. We shall defend the honor of the clan to the last.
To the last.
In the name of the Earth Spirit, we accept this challenge with zeal, relish, and courage.
Pickles.
Leonor, Evalio, it is time.
All right. Let us give this our all.
Oh, it's just two? Okay. Fine then.
Watch me move.
Easy.
Stop! I've seen enough.
Stop!
Aisha, you and your Gadjo friend have shown us that you are strong and capable. I will honor my promise. You may make your journey.
Thank you, Rombaro. And please, forgive me.
Nonsense, my girl. I know how strongly your sense of duty burns. I know that you will not forsake us. That is why I believe in you. That is why I am going to entrust this to you.
Rombaro,
This, the most sacred of all Torbans, once resided in the very altar where the Almighty sleeps. It shall be used to restore him. If any descendants of the legendary player still exist, this is the instrument that they will be required to play. Should you meet a worthy-seeming player, you must see that they prove themselves upon it.
thank you, Rombaro. I will treat it with the utmost care. And I will find the one who shall play it. I will bring him to you. This much, I promise.
Okay. That was a lot longer than I expected, TBH.
Thank you for fighting alongside me. We have taken an important step towards fulfilling our destiny. This stone marks my parents' last resting place. I come here to pray for them and for my ancestors. And this is the sword of the Romers. It has been passed down from guardian to guardian throughout the generations. Do you see the engraving on the blade? This is the Guardian's crest. They say this sword was once wielded by the prince of a faraway kingdom, who fell in love with the clan's dancer and decided to live with the Romers, acting as their guardian. He later became our leader, or so they say. The sword is one of our greatest
Kiefer.
kept safe for all these years. But I intend to take it with me when I leave. I doubt anyone will object, given the significance of my journey. They say this treasure chest was also left behind by that legendary guardian. Alas, I do not know how to open it. Perhaps you could help? I thought you may have learned a trick or two on your travels. It opened. But how did you... No, never mind. We must look inside. Seeds. And... is that a ring? It is very beautiful. It glows like the sun itself. You should take these. After all, you are the one who opened the chest.
The Sunstone Ring. Of course.
Are you thinking what I'm thinking? Do you reckon Aisha might be...
Yeah.
I have often noticed you looking at me in a very familiar way. as though you know me, or as though I remind you of someone you know. Is it true? Do I remind you of someone? Do I resemble a friend of yours? Is that why you agreed to help me?
Yes.
Oh, I see. But it does not matter. I am no one's replacement. I am myself, and I shall be honored to join you. Perhaps one day you truly shall look upon me as a friend. That is my hope, at least.
Yeah.
Now, shall nothing soothes the spirit like a night under the stars? And perhaps you could tell me of yourselves while we gaze up at the heavens.
Jesus Christ.
Tell me of your adventures thus far.
Aisha and the party spend their first night together walking beneath the stars. Eventually, the gentle lapping of the waves carries them off to the land of sleep. As the warm coastal breeze brushes across his face, Crow dreams of Pilchard Bay and Estod Castle. Then morning comes.
Oh.
I have something to give you. Another item. A blue fragment. Holy crap. Ah. Ah. Take me to a church. Ah. Anyway, this is where we are gonna leave it off for today, and we pick up again with this next week. Don't forget, Resident Evil tomorrow, picking up 2 more streams a week. So look forward to that for the next little while. But thank you everybody for watching. I hope you all enjoyed. And until the next time, everybody, stay funky, people.